In this video, I would like to show how to combine several criteria within one SUMIF, or you have to use SUMIF-S in this case. I have some data from Airbnb, and you can see in this table, there are several offers. In column A, you see the ID. In B, you can see a description. C, you see where exactly in New York this offer is, Brooklyn, Manhattan, and so on. D is the room type. I will focus on EFG, which is the offered price for a night, the minimum number of nights you have to stay, and the number of reviews. Let's first have a look on a price. So I would like to get a price of €150 or $150 max, and I can enter now the following: count if, and you see you have to first enter the range, and then I can enter my max price. Now I get 2,037 offers. However, this is the exact match I'm looking for, the 150. So I'm getting 150 offers. The third one, it's one of those, but the 149 is not summed up or counted in this values in here. How can I make it that it's not looking for an exact match, but for a smaller match? The thing is, I could enter, sorry, no, that's the wrong one, a smaller and equal sign, and say I'm looking for exactly this criteria. However, you see I face a problem. I have a syntax problem. This is not the right way to enter this formula. So you have to use the following formulation, the following syntax. You have to put these signs into quotation marks, and you have to put an ampersand in between. And now we have 33,908 offers. But what does this ampersand and this strange thing mean? If I have two texts, one in different cell, I can combine them using the ampersand. So if I say this ampersand that, then you see you get a combination, a so-called concatenation of those two. Actually, it's what it's sometimes called the sum of texts, which means they are not added digit by digit, character by character, but the complete text is put after the first complete text. That's what the ampersand is doing. And as we're talking about texts, you see you have to put these smaller one, less one, and equal into quotation mark to make it a text. The K2 is both a text and at the same time it is a reference to a cell. So it looks a little weird and I'm not absolutely happy with it, but that's how Excel would like to see it. Okay, what we can do, we can check if we put a 200 in here, you see the count goes up because we are getting more offers. And if you go down, $50, the number of counts, the number of offers goes down as well. Now we would like to make more conditions. We do not want to have the cheapest offer. So we make another condition which says we would like to enter in here, but then first we have to say not count if, but count if as. And you directly see the number of parameters has changed. If I go next, you can see I can enter another criteria range. I go in here and say that's a price I'm looking for. And the criteria we are now entering, it should be more than a given price. And again, we have to use these quotation marks, and we have to use this ampersand, and we offer a minimum price we are willing to pay. Okay, here we have a problem. maybe because nothing is really in here. Okay, because there is no value in here. So now we have 50 minimum, 150 maximum, and if you see, if you narrowing this field, the counts will go down. Okay, 12,000 is still very much. So we would say we would like to spend only 3 nights. Yeah, so we would like to focus on those reviews which have a minimum night of 3 or less. And again, we can go in here, enter the number of nights, and say our criteria is, again, quotation marks, the ampersand, and the number in here. And you still see it's going down. Now we would like to include the reviews. We would like to have at least 100 reviews. And again, we can go in here and enter more criteria, number of reviews. Should be bigger than ampersand and the value I have entered in here. Okay, and you see it's 719. We can play with the values, 500 reviews, none of those has, let's say 200, okay, at least 167. Maybe those are the one of the 10,000 listed offers. That's the one we have to have a closer look into.